name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. VIP Sports Podcast. Darren Notero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my partner, the Big Skip. What's going on, Skip?
Just wondering what I'm going to do next, man. Maybe go to the All-Star game in Nashville, hockey. I don't know, maybe the Super Bowl in a couple weeks.
Well, I mean, you're a fucking living legend, brother. There ain't a place that you can't go whenever you want to. I mean, fuck, you just came out of the championship game.
Roll Tide, roll in Alabama down in Phoenix.
Yeah, so you know what? You haven't went to a playoff game in football. I'd have to say that's because you don't give a dog fuck about
Fuck
football.
the playoffs. The Super Bowl's right up the highway, man.
Well,
Super Bowl's in San Fran. That's a little 45-minute flight. It's my favorite city in the country to visit.
are you seeing me right now? Let me know that you're going to be out of here for the Super Bowl?
I can't see me not being at the Super Bowl. How's that?
Well, I tell you what, when we get off air, why don't we run in a promotion to where you write a certain amount of business, and I'll pay for you to go to the Super Bowl. How's that sound?
Well, that sounds like an easy goal to attain.
Well, it should be. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday. Sorry that we missed a podcast for you guys yesterday. We had to take the day off. Told my guys to put their fucking batteries on the charger, get recharged, and be ready to get back at it today, which we are. Sundays have been pretty drastic around here, and sometimes you guys just need a day off, plain and fucking simple. Anyway, we're back at it Tuesday for another day, another dollar, and I'm feeling good. Skip, you want to tell these people how they can get a hold of us before we get into our exciting podcast that we have for them today?
Yeah, use that phone that you carry in your hand, that you do everything with, that you're constantly on nonstop. Go ahead and dial 877-220-6540. Give us a call. We'll take care of you. We're kicking ass in college basketball. Hockey has been nothing but profits. If you're one of those guys that are sitting out there that likes to bet football, likes to do it on your own, thinks you know everything there is to know about college football or the NFL, and you just refuse to get any advice during the football season, but you're not that sharp in college basketball, you're not that great in the NHL, but you do like making money, 877-220-6540. And if you're one of those guys that bets college basketball or hockey or the NBA, and you're pretty good at it, but you could use a couple of extra bullets, give us a call. We'll add to your arsenal.
Well, that's a fact. Like I said, you say you do good on your own. You say you're a professional sports bettor. If you're not making at least the NBA league minimum, NFL league minimum betting sports per year, then you're not doing betting sports good.
Then you're not doing that well.
No, we're making all-star money. But like I said, if you claim to be doing good, you better be making NFL league minimum pay or NBA minimum pay, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars betting sports. If not, you need our help because we're making millions of dollars, period.
Podcast 62. Tuesday, January 26th it is?
62, huh?
Jesus, crying out
Fuck,
loud.
that means I've smoked over 62 joints just in that time. What the fuck? Now, anyway, yeah, number 62, I'm excited. And I just want to reiterate the only reason why we do these podcasts is for the fans that have been with us from day one. These podcasts don't make us a bunch of money, doesn't do nothing, but people love us. We love our fans. And if you guys want to hear us talk shit and give you information about sports, help the movement of legalization of gambling, that's what we're going to do.
Or you want to waste your time trolling us or trolling our people that comments, go ahead and do that too. Fucking trolls.
And you little
the trolls
dicks,
are out there.
Oh my God.
Troll me,
and for
troll
you guys,
me.
and you guys out there trolling our fucking websites and our fucking social media, man, you get smoked like a joint. That's what the fuck you'll get.
Man, you need to get a fucking life, man. Unbelievable.
None of our whales are on the fucking social media.
What a weekend, man. What a weekend.
Get into it, Skipper. Let's talk.
Little ears got it done.
Oh my God. First of all, NFL Super Bowl is set, ladies and gentlemen. It's in ink. The Denver Broncos will take on Carolina Panthers. And like you said, little ears with an absolute blowout fucking winner.
Little ears and big results. Little ears, big results with a blowout winner. Complete domination of the Arizona Cardinals. The game flew over the total. Pretty much just the way it was scripted. And everybody gets fucking paid. And congratulations, Carolina. 16-1 season. You stumbled and lost that one game in Atlanta after you whooped their ass 2 weeks before that. Listen, congratulations. They look fucking like they're in beast mode. You've been saying it all fucking year. They're just.
It's their time to shine, is all I can fucking tell you. They've been stellar all year long. I just want to go back a step a little bit. Yeah, congratulations to Carolina, and we'll get that to them in a minute. Broncos obviously deflate Tom Brady. All of our listeners, all of our guys, all of our comments, they just said for sure that overwhelming Brady would get the job done. There were guys out there that said Denver would get it done. Guys close to us, we had big money on the winning side of that game as well.
Well, let's just say this. Did you get the reference? Manning deflates Brady. I loved your reference there. I caught it. I don't know if anyone else caught it.
Well, they said on the comments we're getting real good about hard in our games, but yeah, we gave it to him plain and fucking clear.
Manning deflates Brady like he deflated his balls.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he do. He deflated him, sent his ass home with the wind knocked out of him, got with his supermodel wife, got on his Learjet, and he's probably in Cabo or some exotic island right now not giving a fuck what anybody's saying about him.
Oh, that extra point.
Yeah, that extra point fucking did him some fucking horrible justice. And also, Gronk looked open at the end to me. You think Brady just assumed that he was being doubled on the 2-point try or what?
That was an amazing touchdown there at the end when Gronk scored before the 2-point try.
What do you mean? It was real good. That was probably the best game on the board, as you know.
Gronk's a monster.
Anyway, congratulations to not only Peyton Manning, but Papa John.
Yeah. That's funny how you just read my mind.
Oh, my God.
When two guys are together a little too fucking long,
yeah,
you
exactly.
start reading each other's minds.
Well, every time
I was just about to say, the real winner in the whole fucking
is
thing
Papa fucking
is
John.
Papa fucking John.
Peyton Manning's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Papa, hey, listen, Papa, you stuck your dick in the right motherfuckers, all I can tell you.
Oh, my God. So Manning's in the Super Bowl. How many Papa John commercials are we going to see now?
Oh, my God. Listen.
Oh, my.
Peyton Manning owns fucking, I don't think it's 100, but it's like 50 or 60 different ones.
Who knows?
It's in Denver where marijuana's legal. The sales of the pizza have went up 4 or 5 times what they were before.
What a brilliant idea.
Brilliant idea. Those two are a match made in heaven. They might as well just get together and come out the closet. Fucking Papa John and
It's going to make me fucking ill.
and fucking Peyton Manning are together. You know what I mean?
I don't want to see it anymore.
Nah.
It's going to be 2 weeks of non-fucking stop Papa John's and Peyton Manning.
That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for the Papa John fucking Super Bowl.
So, yes, I do agree. The real winner in this weekend was Papa John's.
Yeah. So, Papa, congratulations for your motherfucking crate snorting, fucking eye twitching ass on all your commercials.
You got a little too much. Fucking.
He's out there. Well, Papa John's. The motherfucker has like a twitch to him and shit, man.
He's got too much flour up the fucking nose.
Definitely. You got a lot of money, but you got to get off the cocaine, Papa. Oof. But hey, listen, you built an empire. I love you, but I see right through you. You're definitely on some type of crystal meth to work the hours that you're working, and got with the NFL, stuck your dick at Peyton Manning, and came up roses. Is all I can fucking tell you.
These are all alleged things. The cocaine.
These are all, this is all alleged. This is all alleged.
The dick in Manning's ass. I mean, these are just solid references.
Well, it's not. It doesn't take a rocket scientist for a guy like yourself to say, I'm done seeing commercials where you and Papa John are making Joe Montana look dumb as fuck.
Yeah, these are all just...
and Joe Montana looks... Stop doing commercials, dude. Your money's longer than a giraffe's neck and longer than any elephant trunk. Your bank accounts are fucking full. What the fuck you making yourself look stupid on the commercials for, dude? Yeah. I mean, if that's what you got to do to still sit front row, then what the fuck? You know what I mean? Anyway, I loved it. They got the job done. Shout out to Peyton Manning. Tom Brady's at home, which I don't think he gives a dog fuck.
I do.
Gronk, I truly want to say from the bottom of my heart, you were the heart and soul of the New England Patriots. I can tell you right now, they can win without Brady. They can't win without you, period. You agree with that statement?
Oh, absolutely, I do. Edelman and Gronk, when they're on the field, they win, yeah.
So, all I can tell you is if you're going to go another year on that team, that's fine. Patriots are falling apart slowly but surely. Gronk, you might want to be looking to Gronk your ass over to another team here in the next couple of years and be the superstar somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, I was at the bar when those games were on television on Sunday. And after the final game was over, after Little Ears won the game in the second game, people asked me what I thought the line would be, and sure enough, I nailed it. It came out Carolina -4 and 44.5 or 45, which is exactly what I thought it would be.
Right.
Some heavy money came in on Carolina right out of the gate. The line went up to 5. A lot of places it's 4.5 right now. So if you're out there listening, once again, to explain the line to you, the early line on the Super Bowl, Carolina is -4.5. So if you're picking Carolina to win the game, they got to win by 5 points or more, or you could take Denver plus 4.5 points. Unless you want to bet Carolina on the money line, Steve, the money line is -210. So
I got a lot to say about that. I'm gonna let you finish.
If you want to bet Carolina just to win the game, You got to lay 210 to make 100, so almost 1 to 2. So you got to lay down 10,000, a little better than 10,000 to make 5,000.
Here's what I don't want to happen. I don't want the fucking world to get caught up in this fucking Manning legacy shit, where everybody's betting Manning, everybody's going for Manning, everyone's going for Manning. Because, a lot of these people said that Tom Brady would beat the shit out of him. So the last thing I want to see is these guys that like Tom Brady to win now going for Manning. Just, like who you like, but understand this. Everyone's just going to go bet their man. You don't put your money on where your heart is. In other words, to all these sports bettors, you don't just go bet Denver because you want to see Peyton Manning win the Super Bowl. That's why I say Super Bowls are for amateurs. It's a day for mom and pop, grandma, grandpa, aunts and uncles. It's not a day for a guy like me that bets millions of fucking dollars. It's a prop bet day for little dorks that bet prop bets, and grandma and grandpa gives an excuse for somebody to do shit, gives an excuse for a bunch of alcoholics to fly out to Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's like New Year's Eve on the Strip. I mean, you got to do it once, I suppose.
Well, let me ask you this, okay? How big is the Manning legacy? How big is this for Peyton Manning to go out with a fucking Super Bowl win, quit on top of the game? I know.
Well, obviously, it would mean a lot to his legacy to finish off with a win in the Super Bowl. But.
Can I tell you why, though? Because a guy like me that doesn't give a fuck about him, I have always admitted that he's a great quarterback. But if he was to retire today, I would say, yes, he's got a Super Bowl. Yes, he's a great quarterback. Yes, he was an elite. But I'd also say he choked a lot and did a lot of bad fucking shit, okay? So I wouldn't put him down as, like a top 5 or an elite quarterback if he retired today. So I guess what it means to his legacy, that if he wins a Super Bowl, it'll take a guy like me who had a lot of open thoughts about him not being the truth from A to Z, and he wins a Super Bowl, goes out on top. In my mind, he's out on top of winner Super Bowl. I put him down as one of the best. So I'd have to say this does a lot for his legacies, for guys like myself that really thought he was great, but I think he's a choker. He's choked a lot. He's lost me a lot of money. And he's got a ring, but he should have had a lot more.
Well, what if he comes out as a 4.5-point dog in the Super Bowl and just annihilates Carolina and fucking wins the game by 3 touchdowns and just walks off and says, fuck you, how do you like me now?
Then you got
to think a little differently.
Well, you have a better chance of getting drafted by the LA Lakers than that happening.
Well, that's not happening.
Well, I'm just telling you.
So if you want to bet Denver on the money line, they're plus 180. If you're one of those people out there that wants to see Manning go out a winner, plus 180 on Denver just to win the game. If you think he's going to win the game, for every 100 you lay out there, you'll make $180 plus your 100 back. So and then you're gonna get almost 2 to 1 if you want to bet on Denver just to win the game without the points.
That's a fact. And then we just, last but not least, as Carolina just opened up a can of whoop ass, Carolina steamrolls over the Arizona Cardinals, which was a team that everybody thought was executed well, team they thought played well all year, team they thought was prepared for that game. America did not think Arizona was going to get their ass whooped like they did, including you. Even though we had Carolina, did you think it would be that big of a fucking deficit?
I didn't think they'd get rolled. I definitely didn't think they were going to win the game. I think
you thought about a 7-point win.
Carson Palmer's finger was more of a problem than anyone will ever admit.
I agree with that. That's a fucking fact. But, Arizona, I'd have to say overall had a solid season.
Oh, they're a great team.
Good team. I think they should hold their team together next year. Maybe try. What about Gronk going to Arizona?
No, Gronk ain't going to Arizona. Let me say one thing about the Super Bowl. Be careful, because the Broncos, they've lost the Super Bowl every time they wear orange. So they're going to wear white this year.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Well, now you could take that stat out, though.
That
doesn't mean shit
thing.
now because they're wearing white. Yeah.
You can play fucking naked.
Oh, my God.
You can play naked. That don't mean a fucking thing.
Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl when he had 4 boners during the game. I mean, what the fuck, man? That shit don't matter in today and age. But, let me ask you this. Can Denver's defense give Little Ears a problem? Because, Little Ears has been phenomenal the whole year long. The only chance Denver has is their defense getting to Little Ears, and I just don't see it, Skip. You want to tell the ladies and gentlemen what you think?
Well, it's funny you mention that, because my keys to this game for Denver are going to be the pass rush. If they can get the Little Ears, and, come on, we all know the guy's a great scrambler. He's going to take off with the ball. He ain't afraid to run. He's a beast.
He's more than a beast.
They're going to have to...
He's a monster.
They're going to have to contain him to the pocket and not let him get outside of the pocket and take off. And it's going to come down to Denver's front 7 and the pass rush. And I believe Denver's going to have to run the ball a lot. I think they're going to have to try to eat as much clock as possible, not cock. And
hey, if they don't win, they'll be cock.
You all right?
Nah, what I have here is reverse absolute abstinent kush.
Okay.
It's just fucking too much.
Reverse absolute kush. So anyway, I think Denver on offense is going to have to run. and try to keep the ball in the Little Ears' hands, try to keep the time of possession in their favor. And I think that's what it comes down to for Denver. They got a big challenge ahead of them.
At the end of the day, we got a Super Bowl that's a marquee matchup. It's exciting for everybody. It's exciting for you. It's exciting for me. It's exciting for America. Everybody gets to bet their own fucking deal. You don't really need my advice on the Super Bowl. Like I said, it's a day for amateurs. It's a 50-50 shot. You don't need me. Bet your own games. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Call me when you're ready to start betting basketball on a consistent basis and getting paid. Super Bowl is going to be a great fucking day for people to get drunk, fucked up, but at the end of the day, you need to make money to pay for whatever you do on that day. So if you're going to bet, you might as well win. Have you ever ran a race to lose, Skip?
I don't run too many races, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, no matter what. Have you ever had a drinking contest to lose?
No, I have not, and I've never went into a sales competition to lose either, my
There
friend.
you go. Have you ever had a sales? Let me ask you, ever played blackjack to lose?
I don't do anything to lose.
You ever played Keno to lose?
I don't do a fucking thing to lose.
Well, that's my fucking point. So we're winners around here. And like I said, for you guys out there that are just doing it for a hobby and fucking around, call VIP Sports, spend a couple dollars, see if we can't put something together for you to at least make you some solid money on that day. I look forward to the Super Bowl. You might see Skip and I there. Depends what client of ours wants to spend enough money to have us sit front row, pretty much. That's how that goes. Shout out to the gold miner Joel, who, rolled out the red carpet for us, 50 dimes, put us front row at that championship game, huh?
Considering your Super Bowl's in Santa Clara, right outside of San Fran, there's a great chance I'll be there.
Little clam chowder, little seafood, little good fresh air, little Super Bowl, and a little time with your wife and kid, probably, because I know you'll probably bring the family to that one, huh?
Well, no.
No? Solo?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll take my wife and my son to the World Series, but the
okay.
Super Bowl.
Little too wild or what?
Super Bowl I'll do with either you or a couple friends or whatever.
So let's go.
We'll get it figured out.
I'm down. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Little Ears against Denver. It's going to be a marquee matchup. Congratulations, Papa John. Congratulations, Peyton Manning. And let's go see who gets it on. Let's get it on. See who wins the motherfucking Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We will find out here in about 2 weeks or less. Let's move on to a little college hoops where we make our real fucking money, if you don't mind.
College basketball. Our good friend Lon Kruger, the former coach here of the Running Rebels.
We should have never let that motherfucker go. Ever since UNLV got rid of that guy, he's turned into a fucking nothing but a winner.
He's now the coach of, he was a winner in his past. I mean, he did well at other schools, Florida. But, he just couldn't get over the top, couldn't get past the Sweet 16 here in Vegas. Went to Oklahoma, and sure enough, he's got the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, 16-2.
Skip, he has a
Shout
record
out
for
to
bringing
Lon.
people to the Sweet 16.
Shout out to Lon Kruger.
Ron Kruger, God bless you. We had you once, don't want you back, but you're living proof that you move on from UNLV, you do some good things. David Rice, I wouldn't even want you coaching Gorman. Maybe you can get a job at Western High School or something like that where I went to school. They might be able to use you, but, it is what it is. Oklahoma hangs on to beat the Oklahoma hangs on to the #1 ranking despite losing to Iowa State. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Because you've been talking about Iowa State, this, that, and the other. Before we went on the air, you were talking about 2 wins that they have, getting no respect, actually beating Oklahoma, but yet Oklahoma still has the #1 ranking. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I sure do. I fucking pounded them again last night to beat Kansas, and they did at home.
Shout out to Brandon out there.
Yeah, shout out, Brandon. How about just $5,000 with your local guy? How about if we don't bet 25 or 30,000 here in Vegas like we were supposed to do?
If we're looking for an attorney or any advice, we'll do it your way. When we're talking about betting sports, you can't be prejudiced to the size, shape, or color of the ball.
Wow.
It's basketball season. That's what we're making our money on. Grab your fucking nuts and shut the fuck up.
Talk about leaving 25 or 30,000 on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Iowa State in an absolute fucking blowout winner at home last night against Kansas Jayhawks. You know what I can't figure out? This Iowa State, the Cyclone motherfuckers, they're getting no respect. They beat Oklahoma. They beat fucking Kansas last night. And the USA Today poll, they still ranked 16th. 16th?
Yeah, they're not even on the list.
They beat the #1 team in the country and the #4 team in the country, and they're ranked 16th.
Oh, but Oklahoma hangs on to the #1 ranking.
Come on,
Iowa,
man.
like I said, they got Oklahoma at #1. They got North Carolina at #2. Iowa at #3. Kansas at #4, Texas A&M at 5.
Okay,
Your
so-
boys aren't even on the top 10.
So Iowa State beat the #1 team, Oklahoma, the #4 team, fucking Kansas. They're 15-4, and they're ranked 16th. They're getting no respect. Keep
bad?
playing your game, Cyclones. I'm watching you.
What's going on?
Keep playing your game.
Exactly, but I'm saying, like, what's behind this? I mean, in college basketball, is it just bad basketball, bad math? What is this?
Listen, there's some good top 10 teams. I mean, don't get me wrong. The top 10, there's not a team in the top 10 that has more than 3 losses. I mean, I understand that, and Iowa State's 15-4, but to be ranked 16th when you beat the number 1 team in the country and the number 4 team in the country,
you got to get a number 10.
You should at least be in the top 10, right?
You got to get a number 9, number 10, 11 at the worst.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
16.
They do that for UNLV in a second. So, yeah, it's a little bit more fucked up for
Duke
me.
loses again last night to Miami, Florida.
Let's get into some ESPN shit. Why don't you tell these guys, last night, Duke with a stellar loss, outright loser. Tell them about it, Skipper.
Duke loses again last night to Miami, Florida on the road by 11, 80-69. Kentucky and Duke are back in the rankings, believe it or not. They got Duke, 24th or 25th, barely hanging on. Kentucky ranked 20th.
Oh, they're not the truth.
SMU suffers their first loss. They're now 18-1. They're ranked 13th. So they got SMU ranked higher than Iowa State. I don't know. That's questionable, too. I don't know. I got a hard on for Iowa State. They've made me some money, and I just think they're not getting any respect. See, listen to me for a second. Do you mind if I tell these people a little bit about college basketball right now?
Please do, because like I said...
Because college basketball is something that you and I have made fucking millions of dollars in. We've made our clients fucking millions of dollars in college basketball.
Then why are we only getting college students calling us? Where the fuck is all of our financial advisors? Where the fuck are all of our bankers? Where the fuck are all our fucking oil tycoons? Skip, go ahead and get down and tell these motherfuckers the real, would you?
Let me put it to you this way about college basketball. This is the time of the year where travel has a major effect on young college athletes. They just came off of all these non-conference tournaments through the holidays, through Christmas, through New Year's. They're now back at school. They're settling in. They're in the conference play now, and this conference play really starts to wear and tear on a young athlete. And all the effects of all the travel and all the non-conference tournaments over the holidays really starts to affect the college athlete, and they start to tire. This is where you need to look for veteran teams on the road, teams that got a lot of juniors, a lot of seniors that have been there. Those are the kind of road teams you want to be on. Again, because we're real heavy in the conference play. Not only that, people forget, Steve, these kids are actually in college. A new semester has started for them. They got new classes. They come back from the break.
Yeah.
First semester's over. Now they got a whole new set of new classes. They're just starting their second semester. Believe it or not, they still got to manage that too. So there's a lot of things that go on.
Buddy, that's high pressure for a fucking kid, man.
Injuries start setting in this time of the year. There's a lot of variables that are involved, but I'm going to tell you one of the biggest things in college basketball that people don't understand is the effect on student athletes, especially freshmen and sophomore players that aren't used to it. So, listen, we know what the fuck we're doing. I could go on and on and on about college basketball.
But it's a lot more than sitting at a fucking computer looking at stats and fucking picking games in our fucking underwear.
Right.
I can tell you that right now. A lot of motherfucking people's palms are getting greased. A lot of motherfucking people's are getting paid off. We're finding line differentials, dealing with actual players, coaches, situations like Skip was just talking about. It's a little bit more than just some fucking idiot telling you to bet this side of the game, the other side of the game, or throwing a dart or picking a computer. You don't need us for that. Watch ESPN. Go to scoresandodds.com. See who has the green star and the power edge, and bet if you want to just throw a dart at a fucking dartboard.
Right.
We don't bet off fucking trends. We don't follow trends. We set fucking trends.
You're not gonna read.
We don't have algorithms. We don't have any motherfucking stat system plays or anything that they come up with. All right. Mm-hmm. We fucking have real information on a day-to-day basis.
You're not gonna read in the statistics column the effect on student fucking athletes and travel, especially with young players. What I'm trying to say to you people. And when you find young teams on the road. In certain spots, you can really capitalize. You can bet against certain teams on the road. You can bet with certain teams on the road. And I'm just telling you, from a betting standpoint, a professional player standpoint, college basketball, that's one of the big things we look at. I'm not trying to tell you how we pick our winners. I'm just giving you one little tip on things that you're not going to see in the statistics column. They're not going to talk about it on ESPN. But if you call Steve and I, you call the office at 877-220-6540. Yeah.
I love where your fucking head's at because you know what?
We'll point these things out to you and we'll get you fucking paid.
We do a lot of joking around. We do a lot of funny. But, you know, enough is a fucking enough. Because like you said, we're drawing the wrong type of fucking people. It's like, I mean, we want to make everybody excited. But at the end of the day, guys, like, we're dealing with some real fucking shit here. I'm doing what it takes, dealing with the most high-end fucking players, coaches, CEOs, guys that make the fucking line, which is a lot more put into it than just some fucking joker reading the line, all right? We're licensed and bonded here in the state of Nevada. Got a $50,000 bond just to be licensed to do this. $50,000 bond to be a sports consultant. That gives us a license to call everybody in the United States. So I mean, we're licensed to do what we do. We pay a high price, but it takes money to make money. Like I said, cheap things aren't good. Good things aren't cheap.
And
Last time I checked.
we're real fucking passionate about making you money. If you're betting sports, I'm telling you, nobody makes more money betting college basketball than Steve and myself. You're out of your mind if you don't get a hold of us. Because we're in the shit, and we're in it fucking deep, and we're in the fucking trenches. If you don't get a hold of us and you just like listening to us talk, if you like the way the skipper looks, you like my new fucking shave?
That's
is that
cool
what you
too.
like?
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like some of that? Is that what the fuck you tuning in for? Or are you tuning in to get fucking paid? Because I fucking had it. I've had enough, Steve.
Yeah, I have too. Like I said, man, we do this for one reason and one reason only, to make people laugh. But we need to get to those high-end people. Like I said, the stockbrokers, the guys that constantly call our office. We used to get fucking 1,500 calls a day. Now we're getting like $200 a deal and 100 calls a day. We need the high-end guys because we can make people with money a lot of fucking money. And even if you have a short amount of money, there's a package for you. But like I said, I only deal with high-end people. I bet with guys that, bet anywhere from $5 to $500,000 a game. We work 50-50 split. I don't get paid unless they do. And we make a lot of fucking money together, period. So, I mean, like I said, guys, I want you to take this as a business. This is no longer a hobby. It's all about getting fucking paid.
We're real serious about cracking your bookie and just splitting his fucking head open, tying his hands behind his fucking back, going through his pockets, taking out every penny he's got and chopping that fucking money up. And if that sounds like something you want to do, God damn it, pick up the phone and give us a call.
It's you and I against the bookie, not you and I against each other. I don't want one fucking dollar from your family. It's the bookie's money I want. Like I said, we'll go fucking break his back, take his money, and then we'll fucking split it. That's all I want to do, guys, but you got to call and give us the opportunity to fucking do it. It takes money to make money. This is going to be the best investment you've ever made in your life. When you invest $500 in the stock market, how much money you think you're going to have in a week? You'll probably owe for the fees.
Stock market's down 6% since January 1st. You're losing your ass. I just talked to my uncle yesterday. He's retired down in Tampa Bay. This motherfucker's got more money than God. He called me up the other day. I lost $80,000 yesterday in one day. He lost $80,000 in one day, leaving his money sitting in the fucking market. I said, "What stock are you in? Where'd you lose?
Wow.
Where'd you lose that money, Uncle Randy? Where'd you lose that $83,000?" He couldn't even tell me what fucking stock he had, Steve.
Yeah.
He's got some goddamn mutual fund. He's got people fucking managing his money. He don't even know where the fuck his money is. All he knows is that his account went down $83,000 in one fucking day.
That's all they ever do.
Are you out of your mind?
When you buy,
call me and let me work with $83,000. I'll turn it into $250,000 by fucking Sunday.
Easily. Like I said,
Unbelievable.
when you buy a fucking stock tip.
See? There they
Yeah,
are.
do you know
They're
what?
calling right now.
Yeah, well, tell them what's up. They're going nonstop.
Doing a podcast. I got to call you back.
Anyway, like I said, when you buy a stock tip, you don't know the day-to-day operations of that stock. You don't know who works there. You're not in control of anything. 9 out of 10 times, you don't even know where the fuck it's at. At least when you're betting sports, you watch the game, you see the score, and you have an honest shot at getting paid, and you get paid right after the fucking game.
How can you lose $83,000 in one day? You don't even know where the fuck your money is.
Same way I lose $250,000 playing fucking $100 video poker on them from about 3 a.m. to 7.
What do you want to talk about? NBA? I mean, we got to get
Well,
on.
no, yeah, we're ready.
We got to get on the phone. What do you want to do?
I just want to go into entertainment a little bit because these Kardashians are just fucking amazing.
Oh, what are they doing?
Entertainment
What are they
news.
doing now?
Well, rumors are sparked up that Tyga, the rapper, he's the one that dates.
Tiger Woods?
Yeah, no, Tyga, the rapper.
Oh.
Tyga's ex, Black China, appears to be in a picture with Rob Kardashian.
Black China? That sounds like a drug.
Well, it does. Yeah, it is. It used to
Black
heroin.
China.
Yeah, Black China used to be some heroin. But let me give you the breakdown, Skip. Okay. The Kardashian kids. You got Kylie and Kendall. Okay.
Yeah.
The girl Kylie is dating Tyga, the rapper.
Okay.
His ex-girlfriend, who he has a kid with, is named Black China.
All right.
All right. So now, all of a sudden, Rob Kardashian, which is her brother, is now seen with Black China.
Oh, well, they're changing partners. They're swapping.
Well, no, what it is everybody's fucking the Kardashians
They're
for
all
somebody.
they're all fucking each other.
They're all fucking each other's pussy. Like I said, Justin Bieber fucked both sisters. No big deal. They have no problem fucking each other's men at all, or women. You understand that? So now Rob Kardashian's in the mix, fucking Black China. She's trying to get a couple dollars from him.
No, he was probably just, trying on some of her socks or something. Isn't he in the sock business?
But you got to give it up for the Kardashian girls. They're letting the same guy fuck them both. They're actually like, hey, I fucked Justin Bieber. You should try his little dick. He's got this little move that you might like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he fucked Kendall Kardashian or Jenner, and he fucked Armpits. What's her name? The middle one, not Chloe, but
the old one. She ain't the middle one.
Oh, the old one, yeah.
The one with 3 fucking kids with what's his name?
I've been in the club with her next to Floyd. She smelled like straight fucking armpits. Scott Disick's bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck is her name? It's Chloe, Kim, and
I don't fucking know.
Oh my God, that's that marijuana I just smoked. Shows you how much I care about those fucking bitches. But they share the same dick in that family. I don't know if the dad hashtag share the same dick. You fucking dirty hoes. So I don't know if her dad is doing round off backflips in his grave or what. But for sisters to actually get to the point where they're in the public eye, sharing the same dick. Now the brother's involved. The Black China bitch just wants to get one of them mad, but.
Well, not only that, now the only male in the Kardashian family, you're saying Rob is on this.
He's getting mercy pussy out of the whole situation.
So Rob's getting some Black China pussy.
Yeah, he's getting that Black China on his little dick. Yeah.
Shout out to Rob.
Rob, hey man, you might as well let her bounce off your shit backwards. Like I said,
get some of that Black China on
all
your
she's
dick.
doing is trying to get her man that she really likes mad because she don't like you at all, dude.
Unbelievable.
You're a fucking absolute dork. This bitch don't like you at all. You ain't got no money. But at least get rode from the back a little bit. Like I said, play that bitch like a piano. Don't let her play you. You know what I mean?
Well, it says here, Black China is the mother of Tyga's 3-year-old son.
My point to you is
See, now that's where I think it's all fucked up. Don't put kids in the mix. I mean, strap on some fucking condoms. Take some fucking birth control. Put an IUD in that fucking vagina. I mean, listen, if you're going to share the cock and you're going to share the pussy and you're going to pass the fucking shit around, don't be fucking popping off kids with the you know.
I'm just wondering, Justin Bieber's fucked them all. He only has to knock off fucking Bruce now, or Caitlyn next.
Now we're going to have
You think Justin Bieber will fuck Caitlyn? Hashtag Justin Bieber fucks Caitlyn, ladies and gentlemen. Get with me. Let me know if that's going to happen. Yeah, no, he fucked both.
The next thing we're going to have little Bieb fucking Kardashian kids running around.
But how are you when you're Justin Bieber and you check the temperature of both Kardashians? Huh? Like, let me check you tonight. So you, medium. Let me get the young one. Oh, medium well. You know, they're loving that shit over there, man. It's a circle of circle jerks.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, just, keep the kids out. Stop popping off kids.
Whatever the case is, Black China is only getting with Rob Kardashian to get Tyga a little mad because he's fucking the younger. She's, he's fucking the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
So if you're banging my little sister, I'm going to bang your ex-girlfriend.
Pretty much, especially when he was banging the bitch wanting to marry her. I think she was like 16.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, these Kardashians are too much. Sweetie, you're fucking full-time at 15, 16. You're in full-out relationships with rappers by 17. You're on cocaine at 18 in a motherfucking Rolls Royce. 19, you're getting fucked by Rick Ross. 20 years old, you find out your dad, Caitlyn, took 3 dicks in his new pussy. And by 22, you're dead. Bitch, you better get with a fucking life coach immediately and get some fucking help. Because like I said, that Kardashian program is a little twisted. Like I said, it's going to be hard to hold it together over there, guys.
Well, thanks for keeping me informed.
And that's pretty much it in entertainment news. We like to go off on them. But NBA results from Monday's huge Western Conference matchup. San Antonio, Golden State. I know you were real excited about this.
Wow.
What's your feelings on that absolute fucking blowout fucking winner, Skip?
Absolute blowout 30-point winner. Curry goes off for 37 points in 3 quarters.
Curry goes off 37 points.
I mean, what's new?
Nothing's new with a young guy. What you had right there is boys against men. You got young fucking players against old retired guys that are one step in the grave and one step still in the NBA.
Golden State 120, Spurs 90. A 30-point ass whooping.
I'm not talking about a handicap game. I'm not talking statistical. I'm talking an absolute blowout winner. That's the type of game you're looking for, right? You do like making money, right? If you saw a $100 bill blown in the wind, would you pick it up or would you let it blow by?
I'd pick it up.
If you had tomorrow's newspaper, would you get a game in, yes or no?
Yes.
Call 877-220-6540. I got tomorrow's newspaper today.
Tyrone Lue, the coach for the Cavaliers now. Well,
Tyronn. He picks up
Tyronn
Lue picks up his first win.
Yeah, Cavaliers 114. They squeaked by the Timberwolves last night, 107.
Coming behind a coach who was in first place, like you said. Great decision, Cleveland. Listen.
Fire that first place coach. Bring in Lou and what'd they lose their first 3 games with Lou in charge or 2?
I don't know what they're doing, but it has to be something to do with LeBron. They couldn't come out in the public and say LeBron fired another black man and held a black man down, this, that, and the other. It was a lot more powerful than what you and I have, and I will get to the bottom of it, but you just don't fire the coach when they're in first place with a relationship like that. LeBron, somebody obviously didn't want him there because you don't fire a coach when you're in first fucking place. You hit it right on the fucking head. And you sure as fuck don't give your team to fucking Tyronn Lue.
Right. Sacramento Kings' DeMarcus Cousins goes apeshit last night. 56 points in a loss.
Oh,
in a loss. 56 points. They lose to Charlotte 129-128 in double overtime. The most points scored by any player this year in a single game. 56 points. DeMarcus Cousins, shout out to you, cousin.
Well, it's a simple case of he did his best, but his best just wasn't good enough.
Well,
Basketball's a team sport. Like I said, the other guys ain't contributing. The other guys ain't scoring. You might as well have your girl out there horn because you ain't getting no motherfucking wins and you ain't getting no money. If money's tight, things are rough, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't want your girl to sell your muff, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll show you how to turn something from nothing into something. We'll show you how to squeeze blood from a turnip, and worst come to worst, show you how to get to Las Vegas with the rest of your money, get on some games, get paid, and do whatever it takes to get the job done, Skipper.
How about the Clippers? Blake Griffin breaks his hands in a fight in a fucking restaurant with the equipment fucking manager.
This has got to be the
Am
dumbest.
Am I seeing this right?
It blew my fucking mind.
He hits the equipment, one of the equipment guys.
Out to dinner, not in the locker room.
It started in a fucking restaurant. I'm not sure if he just fucking pulled him over the fucking table and beat his head into the fucking shrimp linguine. I don't know exactly how it took place, but somehow I read it started in a restaurant. He fucking took the equipment manager and fucking pounded him a couple times and ends up breaking his hand. Nice job.
What the fuck are you beefing with the equipment manager?
I don't know, but that dude's gonna get rich.
Well, whatever it is, you're a fucking little dick moron. I mean, you know how many stalkers we have, these Chris Bars and these little fucking morons and Delangelo and Bet the Side. You know how many stalkers we have? If you can't listen, I see how people in Hollywood go fucking crazy. And I think you have too, since we've been through the show. If you're not strong-minded, if you're not a focused person, TV will fucking break you, dude. You have stalkers out there that are talking shit. You got people that are telling this, telling that. If you're not a strong-minded individual,
let me ask you this.
Do not do TV, dude. You'll be borderline suicidal.
Let me ask you this. What could possibly set you off that much in a fucking restaurant? And first of all, what is the equipment fucking guy doing in a restaurant with the players anyway?
I don't know.
All right, so let's...
Let alone next to me.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what are the players doing in a restaurant with the fucking equipment guy, first of all?
I don't fucking know.
Second of all, what could the equipment guy have possibly said to him? I'm not going to fucking wash your jockstrap? I mean, I'm not going to clean your fucking clothes? You got to play with sweaty shit tomorrow night? And he just grabbed him and started beating him in the head? I mean,
nah, motherfucker, you've been giving away my shoes. You've been giving away my jerseys. I heard you're making some money off me, homeboy. Now it's time to get your motherfucking ass whooped.
All right,
I'm Blake Griffin, bitch. You don't just do that shit to me. I'm going to need some money.
See, now that would make sense.
Because I give my shit away and get paid as well, but it's been missing. What's going on?
I never looked at that angle. I mean, I'm thinking the motherfucker said, listen, man, I'm not going to wash your fucking shit tomorrow. You're gonna play with
what it is you're stealing my shit, sniffing my underwear, and I'm going to have to beat the shit out of you, little dude. You need to play your role.
Yeah, I heard you were a little fucked in the head, dude. I heard you were sniffing my fucking jock.
Exactly.
Okay.
At the end of the day...
I'm glad you could clarify that, because I'm wondering what the fuck could the equipment manager possibly have done to piss him off that he beats him in the head fucking multiple times and breaks his hand?
I don't know. I just want to sum up the podcast. We got a lot of money to make. We were off yesterday. We got a Super Bowl set in stone. Denver Broncos take on the Carolina Panthers. We'll be doing a podcast, giving you 1 or 2 podcasts before the game starts, giving you all sorts of stuff, information, bringing you in the inside life of us. We'll be partying. We got cheerleaders in the parking lot, open house, hamburgers, hot dogs. If you're in Las Vegas, make sure you come by and check us out. We're going to be kicking ass and taking names. At the end of the day, Super Bowl is for amateurs. Mom and dad, everybody in the world can bet that. You don't need our advice for that. We're making more money right now in college basketball and NBA than you possibly could even fucking imagine. If you're going to invest in something, if you're going to believe in something, you might as well believe in us. Like I said, man, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and believe in yourself first. No matter who you are in life or no matter what you do, you look in that mirror and you tell yourself you're a bad motherfucker. I know who you guys are. Deep down, whether you came up from the streets like me or whether you come, no matter where you come from, you got to have the will to keep going. You got to have the will to realize who the fuck you are. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. So I want you to believe that you want to make more money. I want you to call our office. Let us help you. But even if you don't call our office, I want you to stay positive. I want you to stay motivated, because at the end of the day, if you don't have your health, if you don't have family, you don't have shit. And people could say money doesn't mean nothing. Tell that shit to your motherfucking mortgage company.
Tell that shit to your doctor.
Tell that shit to your motherfucking car payment. Tell that shit to your fucking baby's mom that has 4 kids with you that needs child support. So motherfucking money does matter. So save that bullshit for somebody else or some type of cult that you're on, lighting incense and doing all that type of shit. But at the end of the motherfucking day, life is built around go-getters, guys that are money motivated, guys that are willing to do whatever it takes to job done. I've already painted my face. I'm willing to get in the batter's box and hit the home run. All I need you guys to do is run the fucking bases. I've dedicated my life to providing you the best sports information available. Blood, sweat, and tears. I breathe this shit. I live this shit. I live this shit. I eat this shit every fucking day for you guys. Is this a fairy tale business? No. It's stressed out. Am I going to die at 70? Probably not because of my money. I'll be living in a hyperbaric chamber like Michael Jackson there pretty soon. However, it's a very stressful business. I bust my ass. I stress for you guys to profit. I'm the #1 documented sports consultant in the world. I'm the Michael Jordan of business. I'm 72.3%. Anybody in the world that says they're better, they're lying. I'm the only one in the history of sports betting that has had his own TV show on primetime television, period. I broke a record. I'm the only guy that had a sports gambling show in the history of America being alive. Money Talks, CNBC. Money Talks coming soon, Esquire. I'm the only guy documented at 72%. So there's a lot of guys out there that can tell you how good they are. How come they never show you the money? How come they never show you the pictures of tickets like we do? One thing about me is I can show you better than I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the day, all I want is the opportunity to do that. You deserve the best in life. You deserve first class. You deserve to eat well. You deserve to live good. And at the end of the day, I want to help you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, VIP Sports, Steve Stevens, the Big Skipper. It was a pleasure. What do you say we go make some motherfucking money, Skip?
Shout out Victor in Massachusetts. What's up?
Shout out to everybody out there that follow us. Shout out to our fans. Shout out to our family. And more importantly, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid this season. Fair enough. See you, ladies and gentlemen. VIP Sportscast. Steve Stevens, Darren Otero. I'm out, you see. I got a big game, you see. Absolute blowout.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve Stevens. I make G's when I'm sleeping. Some cowards shot me up as they ain't want to see me breathing. Nice try, but my bosses never die. Fresh out the hospital, stitched up, getting high.